In thinking about how entitled liberals are, they don't even have to think about where the word comes from and what it actually means, the thing that they identify as. Liberal comes from liberty. Like classic liberals in America, we would now call them libertarians. Very root word of the thing that they call themselves is the exact opposite of what they are, what they represent, what actions and policies they advocate for. There's so much arrogance behind calling yourself something and not even knowing what the word means or where it came from. And that arrogance is heightened by a dude that then not only not knowing where it came from, but then advocate for policies that are the exact opposite of what the name means. That's like if you named your child King, but he begged, was lazy, had no responsibilities, took no accountability, and still engaged as if he was worthy of the title. The energy that modern so-called liberals are is very tyrannical, arrogant, and the highest level of entitlement that I've ever seen in my life. Now, some people will say, well, Maj, what are some of the things that these so-called liberals do that's so, Here's a few. They want you to not have firearms ownership. They want you to not have private ownership of vehicles. And they want you to call them what they want you to call them regardless. They think that everyone should submit to the thought processes that they have, ignoring science, ignoring the reality. With the banning of guns, I don't feel comfortable around guns, so you shouldn't have them. With the banning of private vehicle ownership, public transportation is better. Or at best, everybody should have a $100,000 Tesla, an electric car. So blah, 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 blah. What if people that live in row homes and poor communities don't have a plug-in for that? My point is, these are things that they advocate, are adamant about, that you do because that's what they believe, and that is the exact opposite of liberty. Liberty is individual choice. This does not mean you don't have to have a respect for the collective, but this does not mean that the mob gets to dictate what you as the individual and your liberties do. Identify as liberal. I'm your brother, you're my sister, all of those different things. I just want you to look at some of the contradictions that you're walking around in. You're not aware of them. Telling someone else what they have to do, yelling in their face, arguing about that, and then thinking everyone has the same code as you, and not everybody does, and some of these people might smack the shit out you. And then when you get smacked in your face for violating somebody because they don't view the world the same way that you do, then you cry victim. Entitlement, arrogance, tyranny. Do not be that. Evaluate your decisions if you fit this description and just do better. Be safe. Be solutionary.